Alrighty, thank you guys for coming to another live stream, a Pixelborn live stream. It looks like my audio is messed up again, so I am going to work on that. Just one moment. Getting a lot of feedback, but I think I fixed it. Yay! Fantastico. Ooh, Thai food. I forgot I had Thai food. I'm gonna have a little onion. Okay. I'm definitely not eating on screen. You didn't see me do that. None of you saw that. Just forget it ever happened. I think that for now, until we get a few more viewers, I am going to eat this Thai food. So we're going to put it on BRB. that Thai food. Alrighty. Okay, let's get started. Today, today, folks, it looks like something I have built. I have built a Sapphire Ruby deck. I have gone in search of this deck because I want to play a deck that features a color that I haven't played really ever, and we're getting low on those. I'm going to switch over here to dreamborn.ink. So it looks like right here, interesting. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Sorry, this is a dead link, but I have gone to dreamborn.ink. If you go to your collection, and then I believe my decks, you can see I've named it Rushing to the Bank. I did net deck this. I pulled this offline from a tournament type of index where it's going to catalog how these decks performed, how many people were in the tournament, etc. It doesn't mean that they're going to be your favorite deck or anything like anything that you want to play regularly, but I find that when I do that with color combinations or just cards in general that I'm wholly unfamiliar with, it at least gets me off to the right start, and then I can start adjusting things to my heart's content. As always, you can go in here a little bit further if you select the deck. I've named it Rushing to the Bank. It feels very red aggro. I've got the lucky dime, or the number one dime, if you know what I'm talking about. And I also have, what do I have in there? Popsicle, Fishbone Quill, Lucky Dime, Maui's Fishhook becoming a staple, and Heart of Tafiti. So these are going to be the two odd items out. The new Fishhook, if you have a character named Maui in play, and guess what? We are going to try to have a character named Maui in play. Then we do not have to pay for this shapeshift ability. We just get to choose one. A chosen character is going to get an evasive until the start of your next turn. That is a little bit longer than they're really typically than Disney Lorcana is wanting to grant evasive. Usually it's only on your turn. But the start of your next turn is pretty intense. I like it. Or chosen character is going to get +3 strength this turn. Very, very versatile item. I'm looking forward to finally getting to use it. And then we also have the Heart of Tafiti, Create Life. Tap, pay 2, put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down exerted. This is a typical blue ramp card, but I like it. It's shiny, it glows in the dark. It's got, did you cover that in bioluminescent algae? I didn't. It's the real Heart of Tafiti. So, and I'm also going to get to play for the very first time the McDuck Manor. Look at those pristine hedges. Oh my gosh, that is so impressive. I love it. What a great little card. I like it because it's inkable and it is it's just walled up. It doesn't look like a fortress, but it is a veritable fortress with that 9 resistance or 9 willpower for the location itself. And of course, it's going to quest for 2 every turn that you have it out at the beginning of your turn. We've gone through these items. We've gone through the items and the cards just a little bit backwards because I wanted to highlight Lucky Dime. It is the item where you pay 2 and choose a character of yours and gain lore equal to their lore. I cannot wait to see if I can get value out of this. It's going to be super duper exciting, in my opinion. Then we've got one jump ahead. So fueling that inkwell, the be prepared. Man, I've been Be prepared. That sounds so backwards, but you know what I'm talking about. I've been be prepared so many times, and it's going to feel almost cathartic probably to finally be prepared as someone else who is unprepared. And then I will have been be prepared and done did be prepared. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Um in our in our beefiest of big boys, well big girls uh category here, we've got Maleficent, monstrous dragon. I love this character. If you are in your late game or you're ramping into Maleficent, this can be a very devastating game ending card to see just stomp its way out on to the field. This is a card I've never got to play. It's from set 1, but I haven't really been playing these color synergies, so I also, sadly enough, did not pull a single Tamatoa. I have over 4,000 paper Luricana cards. I have pulled a metric ton from every single set that has been released and didn't pull one single Tamatoa so shiny. Can you tell that I am salty about it? Because I am. Alrighty, so we've got Tamatoa. I said I'm in my villain era. Okay. So we've got Maleficent. We've got Tamatoa. So shiny. And Hades, Infernal Schemer. Hades is a great card, although not inkable. A very good defender. And Quest for 2. And when you play this character, you get to take the character from their board, from your opponent's board state, and just stick it into their inkwell. So they're not getting it out of their discard, they're not getting it out of their deck again, and it feels just a little less painful for them because they get that extra ink. Alrighty, we've already discussed Scar. Everybody on this channel, if you're watching this channel, you guys know how much I despise the theme of this card, Intellectual Powerhouse Gaston. Mostly because it's not that it's not a good card. It's a good card. I mean, it's a scry ability. You're scrying, you're putting something into your hand, putting the others on the bottom of your deck. You're just powering through your deck to get to exactly what the answers you need and potentially even putting them in your hand. Decent enough at 4/4, and definitely questing 4/3 lore is to to nothing to, what do they say, bat an eyelash, something like that. It's can't be ignored. How about that? But I do feel like this Floodborn Gaston is just super confusing to me, and I say it every time I see him on stream because it gets right under my skin. Because if he were smart at all, he would have just left Belle alone. If you've been on my stream, you've heard me say this so many times, and I also feel like he must have given up some of his muscles for some of that brawn for his brains because he's suddenly not as strong and doesn't have as much willpower. You know, like, oh, whatever. Say less, Gaston. And then Madame Medusa, this card, I I love to hate this card. I don't play a lot of red, so I get Madame Medusa a lot. I appreciate this card, right? Am I here to give Madame Medusa her flowers? Sure. Absolutely. I think this is a wonderful card because you get the removal, and a lot of characters do happen to be in the 3 strength or less category, especially the characters with those like little neat interactions and abilities and triggered abilities, etc. So I do think that she is pretty good, and I have an itch and I cannot get it to go away. I must scratch it from a very weird angle. Okay, and then Maui, who definitely turns on Maui's fishhook. He has Rush. He is a 6/5. Oh, I am all over the place. He is a 6/5, 4/5 inkable with Rush and Reckless, and he turns on the hook. I cannot wait to see him shine in action. And then Jim Hawkins, another card I'm salty about because I haven't pulled one. I have almost a complete master set of all 3 sets and very close to a play set in many of them. But I have 0 paper Jim Hawkins, and they are so expensive. You can see right here, $24 right now on TCG Player. The market value of that card, insane. When you play this character, you may put a location with 4 or less for free. Not put, sorry, play And then it says take the helm. Whenever you play a location, this character may move there for free. I think this card speaks for itself, and I am very interested to hopefully get out some of those McDuck manners and, just fuel them into oblivion with Jim Hawkins. And then Hiram Flaversham. This card I played yesterday for the first time. Now, I always knew or had a feeling that this would see play, that it would enter the meta, that it would be a bit of a darling. And I believe I was right. I played a Sapphire Steel deck yesterday. I wanted to dip my toe into that Sapphire ramp, and I am very, very unfamiliar with how Ruby plays from a piloting standpoint. And I have played a little bit of Steel, and I know that there's all of these very popular, intense creatures in the Steel wheelhouse, like the Tank Giant Fairy, and I believe the Emo Beast, right? All of these things. So I just felt a little bit more comfortable out of the gate going with that style of deck. But I have gained a little bit of confidence, and today I think, oh my gosh, why, why, why do I have this never-ending itch on stream? Ugh. Okay, I guarantee you it's gonna happen like 50 more times. And then at the top here, we have this 2-cost Queen of Hearts with Rush. I like her for the Rush ability because if obviously we don't have any 1-cost characters, so hopefully our opponents are going to be playing their cheaper 1-cost characters, and then we can trade Queen just to keep them down long enough to get our items and our things and such online. So you can see here it's almost a pretty even spread between Sapphire and Ruby. That it was one of my um complaints rather about one of the early Sapphire deck builds that I came across. It was a very fun deck to play, but just really couldn't get you there, right? And when I was looking at the breakdown of the colors, there was just so much blue ramp, and not a lot of the alternate color. I think the first one I played might have been Sapphire Amber. So it's got a pretty decent pool in terms of inkable cards, half characters, actions, locations, songs, and items. It's items heavy, so that's going to definitely be new for me. Blue, I have started to learn, especially yesterday in the live stream when I was doing Sapphire Steel. I have definitely started to is this a challenge ramp deck? It is. It's an aggro. It's an aggro ramp deck, Mr. Bad Times. So I I played the Sapphire Steel yesterday. I enjoyed it. It had a decent enough win rate, but I've never really gone into the Ruby pool. And today's the day. So another user was mentioning this synergy to me. They did submit some ideas, but I went ahead and net decked a deck that I thought might be pretty good, pretty middle of the way. So Sherkan and Radigan are not in here. Like I said, I just net decked it to put it together really quick. I'm gonna run it like this, and then if it seems like it has potential, then I'm gonna get crafty. I'm gonna get crafty with it. And you missed the breakdown. I just got done with the breakdown and going through every single card, but you can check it out. I will throw the link up. Let's see if I can share this. I will share the link to the deck so you can go through it in chat or through chat during my game. How about that? Okay, then. I think we are going to get things started. I think it already started. It didn't already start. I am going to switch over. Also, thanks for coming back, Mr. Bad Times. Fantastic. Let's get this show on the road. Can anyone hear the music? Can you hear the music from the game? Anyone? Anyone at all? Oh, you had to watch. Ooh, brooms. Brooms is something that I want to do. Puppies is also something that I want to do. Mr. Bad Times, can you hear the music of the game right now? Oh, odd. Let's see about now. I am not sure where my game music went. And I'm kind of sad about it. I am kind of sad about it. Hmm. I changed something probably. Mm. Well, it might be a no sound kind of game today, which kind of bothers me a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. I'll have to figure that out later. Actually, you know what? I think, mm, I think I may in the stream. I don't know what I should do. What should I do? Let's see here. We'll just see if we can do this. Ooh, I do just want to play brooms, just by the way, everybody. Let's see. Let's add another game source and redo it. Alrighty. I think I'm going to end the stream until I can figure this out. BR